What is everyone saying that honey? This is like a honey scam thing, exposing the honey influencer scam. All right, let's watch.
By now, you've probably heard about Honey. You know, the browser extension that saves you money.
Do you have Honey installed?
What's Honey?
Oh, no.
Honey.
Honey is a free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Can I be honest with you? This is probably one of my biggest fears with ads, is accidentally doing advertisement for a company that I thought was pretty good, and it turns out they're actually horrible. I know nothing else about this video at all, but if there's anything that keeps me up at night, this is probably one of the things that keeps me up at night. Well, I don't take many sponsorships. Like, especially for things I don't know.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
But I probably would have took Honey, because I thought I knew Honey. Like, it's like, oh, like it helps people. I've used it before, like years ago. Although it's been kind of shit for the last few years. I stopped using it a few years ago. Do you do a ton of research on sponsorships? I try to, but like sometimes there just isn't much research. Like, for example, when I was with Mayhem tried to get me to do a sponsorship for some company that was clearly a crypto farmer. Like, it was like this, like, oh, you play games, we give you rewards. I was like, nah, that's a fucking secret crypto farmer scam. And so I looked into it and it was. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And so then they tried to offer me directly and I said, nah, I'm good. And then Mayhem tried to fucking strong arm me and they were like, well, you owe us a sponsorship every month, or you owe us a video every month. We want this one to be it. And I was like, you push me any fucking further and this shit's gonna go down. And then they backed off. And the guy who was doing it apparently was not supposed to be doing that to me. And they, like, he disappeared. Like, he was gone like 2 weeks later. So that's why I always say I always loved Mayhem. It was my one thing I ever had a problem with, was that right there. It was the one time I was like, listen, I'll do everything I can for you guys, but I am not promoting that shit. Fuck you. That is not happening. And then I went up the chain a little bit and they were like, they're doing what? Yeah, but this is definitely something that keeps me up at night. Oh God.
Basically.
It's literally free money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
So what's the catch?
There is no catch.
Join Honey. Join Honey.
Join Honey.
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 Honey. Honey.
Honey.
Honey.
Honey.
Honey.
Honey. Honey.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product. And I'm not just talking about a few bucks here. I believe the scam has likely cost content creators millions of dollars. Sound crazy? Well, I didn't believe it at first either.
Yeah, Honey doesn't do shit for me either. All the time it says, oh, there's codes available. Then I go to use it and they're like, oh, none of these codes are actually usable. But if you pay for premium.
Until I experienced it myself firsthand. In fact, I'm confident this might just be the biggest influencer scam of all time, which is insane.
A game? Oh God. Okay, back to the video, sorry.
Considering Honey is owned and run by PayPal, who purchased this company for $4 billion. This 3-part series is the result of a multi-year investigation where I believe I've uncovered signs of advertising fraud, affiliate fraud, the illegal collection of personal data, deception, lies, coercion, extortion, the list goes on. I've reviewed hundreds of documents.
Dude, there is some fucking degenerate shit that sometimes happens with sponsor stuff, so I'm not that surprised.
Adverts, sponsorships. I've reviewed emails between Honey
There are some companies that are just straight up fucking evil.
Merchants, interviewed victims. Believe me, this runs deep. Now, I want to be clear, the views, allegations, and conclusions expressed in this series are my opinions, based on evidence I have gathered, which will be shared throughout. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, this
That's the legal disclosure right there. Uh-oh.
Now I know what you're thinking. It's a free browser extension. How bad could it be? Well, trust me, it's far more sinister than you might think. You know what they say, if a product's free, it's likely you're the product. And as you'll find out later in this investigation,
selling data
that remains true for PayPal Honey. Now, like most people, I too fell for the lies.
Lorena, thank the Prime.
What's not to love about a free browser extension that saves you money? It's a compelling product, and with the endorsement from what feels like every single popular influencer on YouTube, it's no wonder millions of people downloaded it. Ironically, the very influencers promoting Honey seemingly had no idea the company was quietly picking money out of their very own pockets. Well, at least one of them realized, but we'll get to that later. So let me show you how Honey's been stealing money from influencers.
Yeah, I gotta uninstall
So let's say
Honey.
you're watching a video on YouTube. If you're into tech like me, maybe you're watching a Linus Tech Tips video. Linus tells you about this free browser extension that saves you money online. You install it in 2 clicks, and boom, you have Honey.
The best part is
Perfect
it's so
timing,
simple
because
to
it just
use.
so
You're like, hell
happens
yeah,
you're
why
looking
wouldn't I
to
use
buy
that?
a new CPU for your computer. You come across another Linus Tech Tips video, and after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video. So you scroll down and find Linus's affiliate link to that product. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you click an affiliate link and buy something, the influencer who promoted the product earns a commission for referring you to that store. So
that is not always true. That's not always true. In this case it is, but sometimes like you get a fee, like flat fee, and then that's it. Like there's no affiliate link. So like sometimes it doesn't matter how many people click on it, doesn't matter how much people spent or bought, you do not get any kickback from it. It's only just like the fee they gave you up front. Like for example, let's say like a free-to-play game, right? Like someone downloads a free-to-play game. Obviously they're not spending any money to download it. Like you're not gonna get an affiliate link off of something like that. But there's also times where, you know, just the advertisement is the payment.
Add the product to your cart, get to the checkout page, and hello, Honey says they found you 10 coupon codes. Sweet. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work. But unfortunately, none of the coupon codes worked. Doesn't matter though, because as Honey has promised us for years, that means we know we've got the best deal. So you complete your purchase, you're happy, your new CPU's on the way, Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy, right?
Yo, guys, stop sniping the games. Guys, stop sniping the games. I want to watch the video. Let's continue the vid.
Well, let's quickly rewind and see what was happening behind the scenes. You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL, there's a tracking tag labeled short circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way, if we only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of...
Wait, really? I didn't know that's how that worked. Wait, I had no idea. What the hell?
Get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to, gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it.
Wait, what?
It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV, and the salesman who helped you gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it. So when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to. You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked apply discounts. You see that? Honey came in, removed Linus's affiliate cookie, and replaced it with their own, claiming credit for the sale and pocketing the commission money for themselves. Yeah. Now, if we quickly go back again, we can see what's causing this to happen. After clicking apply discounts, what you'll notice is that in the top left corner of your browser, Honey discreetly opens a small new tab, which acts like a simulated referral click, as if they were the ones to refer you to the website, even though you're already on the website and at the checkout page. Once that page is finished loading and has stuffed PayPal's affiliate cookie, the tab automatically closes, leaving you blissfully unaware that anything ever happened. It's very sneaky. Now, when I first discovered this was happening, I thought, there's no way. Why would all these high-profile influencers be promoting a company that is actively poaching their affiliate commissions? It didn't make any sense. So to make sure I wasn't going crazy, I went on a Honey testing spree, clicking one affiliate link after another, and it kept happening. But even after all those tests, I scoured the internet to see if anyone was talking about this and found nothing. Okay, there was this one debate about it on the Y Combinator forum, but nothing concrete. Besides that, virtually nobody was talking about this, adding fuel.
Wait, hang on. Did I just see that? Like one of the comments on it is like, they don't steal affiliate commissions. They capture those valuable sales, i.e. Dude, this just, what, it's some random fucking forum and someone's like, hey, I think Honey's up to something. Everyone just fucking gaslights them.
The Y Combinator forum?
I wonder how often this happens, like things that we don't know about.
Nothing concrete. Besides that, virtually nobody was talking about this, adding fuel to my doubt. So I figured, screw it. I'll reach out to Honey and ask them directly. And sure enough, they came back to me with the following. If Honey is activated and is the last program used while shopping on a site, it is likely Honey will receive credit for the purchase. I was right, and just like that, my investigation into Honey began. Now, some might consider what PayPal's doing here dirty or highly unethical, But personally, I can't see how it's anything short of fraud. I mean, just imagine something like this happening in a real world scenario. Let's say you're at a department store looking to buy a new TV. A salesman spends time running you through your options. You decide to buy, he gives you his referral card, you get to the checkout, and right as you're about to pay, a sleazy salesman pops up going, "Hey, shall I check if I have any coupon codes for you?" Naturally, you say sure. He snatches your referral card without you ever noticing, looks for coupons, says sorry, no luck this time, but instead of handing back the original referral card, he hands back his own. PayPal didn't refer the customer to the store.
Holy
they didn't promote any of
shit.
the products, the salesman did that. PayPal provided absolutely zero value to the customer, yet they were rewarded for the sale. But because this is all happening online, buried behind clicks and cookies and tracking data, there's little to no transparency that this is ever happening. Okay, but what if Honey had found a working coupon code? Would that make it okay for them to claim the commission? Honestly, no, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either,
The fact remains
but-
that Honey didn't refer the customer to the store, nor did they promote the product. Look,
I'd be a little bit less mad at that point, but Honey hasn't worked for fucking years.
don't get me wrong, I'm a consumer myself. Saving money matters, especially when money's tight. But this scam doesn't just affect wealthy influencers. There are hundreds of thousands of small creators, bloggers, artists who rely on affiliate commissions to support their craft. Sure, you could argue that Honey may have convinced the consumer to complete the purchase by providing a discount. But let's be real,
Wait
if you're
for it,
already
it
at the
gets
checkout with your
worse?
items in your cart, you already have a high intent to purchase. And again, this would never fly in a real life sales environment. No department store is going to allow a salesman to hang out at the checkout
Yeah?
counter,
Oh, God.
casually handing out coupon codes while simultaneously stealing commissions from the other sales reps. So why are we allowing a corporate giant like PayPal to do it on the internet? Now, believe it or not, this first example I just showed you with Linus is just one of 3 scenarios in which Honey poaches affiliate commissions, and the next scenarios are even worse. But before I show you how bad scenario 2 is, it's important you understand the fundamental system Honey is exploiting.
Back to the video. The true content.
You see, in affiliate marketing, there's this thing called last click attribution, which basically means last click wins. For example, you might click on a shoe blogger's affiliate link for a pair of Nikes, but you don't buy right
Yep.
away. Later, you click on a YouTuber's link for the same shoes and complete the purchase. In this scenario, the YouTuber gets the commission and the blogger gets nothing. There are other models like first click, where the blogger would win the commission, or dynamic click, where the commission is shared. But the industry went with last click because while it's not always the fairest, it's the easiest to implement. Therefore, it became the industry standard. Now, when it's blogger versus YouTuber for a
Sure.
sale, honestly, I'd say last click is usually fair. But when it's anyone versus Honey, there's no real competition. Honey pops up right at the end of your purchasing journey, virtually guaranteeing they'll win that last click. They of course know this and do anything they can to get that last click, even when there's no coupon codes to offer. Which brings us to scenario 2.
As the skin's not
Honey
that
Gold,
important.
which is
Relax.
now called
Chill.
PayPal Rewards. Here's how it works. When you get to the checkout and Honey Gold is available, Honey pops up and is essentially saying, "Hey you, consumer, click this button here so PayPal can claim the commission for the sale, and we'll share a portion of that commission money with you in the form of points." It's basically a lame cashback scheme. And it's genius because if there are no coupons to offer, but the store is participating in Honey Gold, it gives Honey another reason to get that last click. How can YouTubers,
Wait, what?
bloggers, or any other type of affiliate fairly compete against this type of mechanism? Of course the consumer's gonna click, and of course they're going to win the sale. Now this got me thinking, how much of their commission are they actually sharing with users? Well, to find out, I decided to put Honey Gold to the test. So I looked for any website where Honey Gold was offered and found it on NordVPN. And no, this is not a sneaky sponsorship.
Oh.
So I signed up for NordVPN's affiliate program, which offers 40% commission on successful referrals. After getting approved into the program, I received a custom affiliate link for my YouTube channel. Using this link, I made 2 separate purchases. For the first, I activated Honey Gold, and sure enough, you can see my affiliate cookie was replaced with Honey's. And for the second, I didn't activate Honey Gold. As expected, I was awarded a $35 commission for the sale where Honey Gold wasn't activated,
Wait,
and
what?
received nothing when Honey Gold was activated. For the
Wait, this
first
is one of the ones that I did that I didn't get an affiliate. I didn't get sign up referral money. I didn't know it was that much. What the fuck?
time, I experienced Honey poaching my own affiliate commission. So how much of my stolen $35 commission did PayPal share as cash back with my Honey account? aka the consumer. Brace yourselves, 89 points, which is equivalent to 89 cents USD. That's right, Honey poached a $35 commission for doing nothing and rewarded me a grand total of 89 cents. Thanks, PayPal, you really shouldn't have. No, seriously, you really shouldn't have. Now, on to scenario 3. For you ladies out there, let's say you're looking for a new outfit. Your favorite influencer tries on something that slays, you click on their affiliate link and get to the checkout. But in this scenario, Honey knows it has nothing to offer. No coupon codes, no Honey Gold, yet it still pops up to announce absolutely.
We didn't find any deal, and we searched for you, didn't find any deals. Check out with confidence knowing we looked.
Absolutely nothing. Annoying as fuck.
Holy
Naturally, you click
shit.
the got it button to get rid of the annoying dancing coin, and whoa, what's that? PayPal takes the sale. Why?
What?
Because you, Mary, that's your commission. But wait, there's more. My personal favorite is when Honey has nothing to offer, so pops up offering you to check out with PayPal, even though the option is already available at the checkout page. And of course, if you click the checkout button, PayPal poaches the sale. Classy.
The only active thing I have that is anything like this, like affiliate link stuff, would be gamer subs, but luckily that's by using code flats. So like, I don't think Honey could yoink that, I don't think. But holy shit.
I was saying, Honey uses any excuse possible to get that last click from the user. It's absolutely disgusting. I can't even begin to fathom how much money has been lost at the hands of this browser extension. Imagine being the influencers who promoted Honey, telling your audience, who by the way are the most likely to use your affiliate links, to download an app that poaches your affiliate sales. It's crazy. Now, to be clear, not every influencer who promoted Honey engages in affiliate marketing. So
Do you ever get overstimulated from streaming so long? Yeah.
who don't are obviously
You can tell. I don't want to give you the signs. I know
But
when I
did
know
any
when
of
it
the
happens.
influencers
Though.
who are engaging in affiliate marketing ever catch on to what Honey's been doing?
Ruben, when are you getting on?
Well, it turns
Hurry
out
up,
yes.
I'm bored.
At least one of them did. Linus Tech, who have been promoting Honey since 2017. So here's how
Holy
I found this
shit.
out. You see, one day I was browsing Linus's forum to see if anyone had raised a red flag about Honey. And sure enough, back in 2020, someone sounded the alarm, but it was ultimately ignored. However, in 2022, a different user noticed that LMG were no longer
I'll be on
promoting
till like 3
Honey
a.m.
and asked the team if they had been dropped as a sponsor, to which one of Linus's employees responded with, "We ended the partnership with Honey due to the way their service interacted with affiliate links. Essentially, if someone clicked on an affiliate link and then they use Honey and search for a deal, Honey will override that tracking link even if they don't find you a deal. That didn't jive with us, so we ended the partnership." Okay, so they had no idea
they
this was
knew.
happening, and it took them several years to catch on. That's quite telling, because we're talking about a tech-savvy YouTube channel that's run by a very large team. The fact that it took
Right.
them several years to figure this out, in my opinion, really underscores the deceptive nature with which Honey operates. If Linus and his team didn't know, I can't imagine many other influencers would have known either. Now, I have to say, as a longtime viewer and supporter of Linus's channel, I'm incredibly disappointed they weren't more public with this discovery. I get this specific issue doesn't
I agree, to be honest with you, but at the same time, like, I understand, like, this kind of video is so scary, because, like, they're probably gonna sue, and then you have to go to court, and then actually, like, back up all your stuff with the evidence that you have, and it's, like, legal fees and whatnot. That's fucking spooky.
doesn't directly affect their viewers, but surely they must have realized the wider impact this could be having on the creator community, a community they're a part of. I think that matters. And it's not as though they only promoted Honey once or twice.
Yeah, I mean, I agree though. I mean, like, I've never had a sponsor that does anything like that, but I feel like if I did, I'd want to backtrack it so fast. Like, I feel like any time where I've ever had anything where I was like, oops, that wasn't supposed to happen, I try to get ahead of it and try to actually get on it. So I'd feel pretty bad if I promoted something like that and it was like, oh shit, it's actually fucking you.
They did approximately 160 sponsored segments, all of
Holy
which
shit.
remain live on YouTube. Those videos have accumulated around 194 million views. According to my data, that makes Linus's company, LMG, the
Nicole, thank you for
third
3 months, by the
largest
way.
promoter
Appreciate it.
of Honey on YouTube.
Verb thing of the prime.
So yeah, in my opinion, they should have made more noise about this. But what's truly baffling to me is that after LMG ended their partnership with Honey, they then went ahead and partnered with a company called Karma Now, a coupon browser extension that literally engages in similar behavior. Now, I did reach out to LMG about this situation, and I'll be honest, their response was not to my satisfaction. They didn't address the majority of my questions, however, they did at least provide some important context about their dealings with Honey. LMG stated that as soon as these issues with Honey were brought to us, we tried to work with them to remedy them. After a few calls, we were informed that they weren't willing to change, so we stopped working with them across all channels.
So wait, not only have they known about it, right? But like this, it's all by design. And they were, when they called out on it and explained why it's a bad thing, said, nah, we're not changing it. Holy f.
Get this straight. One of Honey's biggest promoters goes to them and says, hey, can you please stop overriding our affiliate links? And Honey effectively goes, nah, not happening. Assuming I've got that correct.
I feel like, listen, maybe I'm egotistical. Maybe I'm just, I'm very much like I will stand by you. I will fight for you. We will ride and fucking die. But if you turn on me like that and you're fucking scamming me and you're fucking my community and me over, I feel like I'm going to war. Like we're going to war right there.
And if true, that just goes to show what little regard Honey has not only for content creators, but also their partners. Now, as for LMG's less than ideal response, I did press Linus's team to address the rest of my questions, but never heard back from them. But it's time to shift gears, because unfortunately, this scam runs much deeper than stolen affiliate commissions. It's time we talk about how Honey used these influencers to sell you a complete lie. How they sold you a product that was doing the opposite of what they promised. You see, as I was testing Honey across different stores, I was encountering a reoccurring issue. When I reached the checkout page, Honey would claim it couldn't find me any coupon codes. Yet when I searched manually, I found working codes with ease. And even when Honey did find me a code, I was often able to find another code of better value. Kind of strange, given their claim that,
well, thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is now a thing of the past.
Another oddity was that Honey would often only find me Honey branded coupon codes, such as Honey 5 or Honey 10.
I
Why
remember
would a store only
seeing
have
stuff like that.
Honey branded coupon codes? Kind of weird, right? But the biggest red flag was that when I tried submitting the better coupon codes I'd found, Honey wasn't adding them to their database. So why not? Well, eventually I figured out what was going on. It turns out that one of the key benefits for stores partnering with Honey is that they are given full control over which coupon codes go live on the platform, if any at all. I discovered this while listening to a podcast produced by Honey, which appears to be aimed at attracting new businesses to joining their platform. In this podcast, an employee from the Australian clothing store, Princess Polly, discusses the benefits of partnering with Honey.
What would you say to any brand that is considered working with Honey but hasn't yet?
I would say missing out on converting customers. Like I said before, Gen Z is super discount savvy. You can't ignore the fact that they will hunt for like discount codes and they might find a better deal. With Honey, you can also control the discount code percentage, which means like they will potentially find a higher discount code on the internet. It literally lets you control like the customer journey, convert and control like the discount code percentage as well.
This is insane. She's basically saying Honey is great for businesses because it encourages users not.
Basically, it basically says we have tricked them into believing that we will give them the best possible deal, so they will not look elsewhere. Because if they go looking elsewhere, they will find elsewhere. But if you partner with us, they won't look because we have their trust. So if you partner with us, you will make more money because they won't find the online deals.
Not
Crazy.
to bother hunting for coupon codes. And it allows businesses to control which coupon codes are shared with consumers. Now, I was able to further verify this on Honey's website, specifically the FAQ page for partners, which clearly states, as a partner, you have control over the content hosted on the Honey platform. So yes, even if Honey knows of a coupon code that offers say 20% off, but a partnering store tells them, hey, only share a 5% off coupon, then that's the only discount Honey will apply to your cart at the checkout page. I mean, holy shit. Honey wasn't finding you the best deals possible. They were intentionally withholding them from you for their own financial gain. This completely invalidates Honey's core value proposition
I remember
to consumers.
Markiplier talking about how he mistrusted Honey, so I never used it. To hear he was right all along is
Holy
not.
shit.
They told you the lie that
22
they would
months.
find you every working coupon code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart. But nope, complete and utter lie. They have literally been feeding you coupon codes that were approved by the partnered stores who were paying them. And can I just say, the double messaging here is hilarious. Because on one hand, Honey has appealed to consumers by promising to find the best deals possible. But on the other hand, they appeal to businesses claiming that Honey helps prevent consumers
It's
from
all
finding
based
the
on
best deals.
trust.
It's absurd. Now, when you think about it, this all makes complete sense. I mean, why would any online business pay Honey for sharing their highest value coupon codes with its 20 million users? That's not an appealing partnership whatsoever. So, to make a partnership more attractive, Honey told businesses, hey, if you partner with us and pay us an affiliate commission, we'll let you control which discount codes are shared on our platform. And we'll tell our consumers we scoured the internet and found them the best deal possible. Everybody wins.
So the consumer believes they're finding the best deal possible. The business says, oh, if we partner with you and pay you a commission, then if we don't want to offer any affiliate codes, we're basically paying you hush money. That's crazy. It's literally hush money.
Just not the consumers or the influencers. With this discovery, I decided to do a thorough audit of Honey's advertising campaigns. And yikes, the ads, the sponsorships, everywhere you look, it's lie after lie. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up going down as one of the most aggressive, shameless marketing scams of the century. Just look at this insane list of videos that were sponsored by Honey. According to my data, they sponsored almost 5,000 videos across roughly 1,000 different YouTube channels, racking up an unbelievable 7.8 billion views. It's crazy. So now that we have a clearer picture of how Honey operates,
I'll look at it
let's
after
reflect
Java.
on some of their claims.
Honey will find every working code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart.
If Honey can't find a discount code for you, then you can rest assured that there's not a single discount or promo code on the internet.
It's a free browser extension that automatically finds
Jesse
the best
the Prime.
promo code for anything you purchase online. You literally don't spend money.
Honey searches the known internet for every promo code ever used. This means you always get the best deals without even trying.
What Honey does is take money and they put it in your pocket.
If there is any
I'll
way
do it
to
after
save
this
money on your
cactus.
purchase,
And, like,
they'll find it.
Getting you the lowest
After the videos
prices
and stuff.
possible at checkout.
You are always going to get the best deal no matter where you're shopping. Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, doesn't matter. Honey's got your butt covered.
If Honey can't find a code, you have the best deal.
It really puts into perspective just how shady this company is, doesn't it? Now, believe it or not, the Better Business Bureau launched an inquiry into Honey's advertising claims, but after Honey immediately discontinued the claims for, quote, business reasons, the BBB decided to drop the case. Honestly, at this point in my investigation, I thought I'd seen the worst of it. I thought I understood the full picture of Honey's shady business.
no.
But
How
here's
does
the
it get
thing.
worse?
What I haven't told you is that there were instances where Honey would actually work really well, finding me incredible discounts that seemed almost too good to be true. Now, it wasn't very often, but enough to confuse me. And there were even times when they weren't poaching affiliate commissions by claiming the credit for sales. These inconsistencies bugged me. It didn't add up with everything else I had discovered. It was clear I was missing something. Well, once I finally figured out what that was, I uncovered an even darker side to PayPal's scam, one that targeted an entirely new victim.
What? Uh-oh.
We started having problems where customers would get in touch via our support saying, oh hey, I just tried to use this discount, this 60% off coupon, and it doesn't work. And I'd be like, dude, that is not your discount. Like, how did you get that? And they'd be like, oh, it just showed up through the Honey extension.
Yeah, it cost us thousands, and I haven't even looked into how far back it went.
At the end of the day, like, you need to make the numbers work, and if Honey is going to steal 10% of your revenue all the time, you're going to have to raise prices at the end of the day, and it's just like a really awful business model. Like, we've been so mad at them for so long.
Wait, so not only did they fuck over consumers, they started fucking over the businesses too? Dude, that's like the fastest way to not... That's the fastest way to go down the drain in an American business, is start fucking over the other businesses. And no wonder this caught up to them. No wonder. That's crazy, though. That's actually insane. Get the fuck off my PC. Help us improve. How can we improve Honey? Stop scamming. Java linked me this clip, and it's Markiplier being crazy about Honey for 3 minutes. 4 years ago. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Can I pause real quick? I have a natural distrust of honey. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But I naturally distrust honey. And I don't... Okay, all right, guys. All right, we're going to stop. Everyone listen. I don't know what it is. But my gut tells me that nothing in life is free. So where's all these savings coming from?
True. One of the first thing I learned in college when I transferred into business school was there's no such thing as a free lunch. That was the first thing they taught us. You know when they taught us it? The first day of orientation, not like over the summer, like real first day. I was a transfer. So like most of the time, like when you go into college, there's like a summer orientation sometimes, like right before the year starts, right? Where they like, you know, they try to get you to meet other people and try to help you make friends and all this other stuff, right? Mine was for transfer students. And you walk into the room, they tell you, hey, like find a seat, grab some food, you know, it's all free. Water, drinks, like, you know, whatever you want. There's like orange juice, hot cocoa, like there's everything, like soda, all of it's there. They tell you grab whatever you want and then have a seat and we'll start soon. So everyone goes out, grabs a bunch of food and sits down and they tell you there's no such thing as a free lunch. And now everyone's like looking around like, what? No such thing as a free lunch. Now you might be confused. You know, you come in here and you know, you get to come in, you get to grab all this food for free, drinks for free. We're handing you a bunch of like pens and stuff like that, like stuff for the school year. We already baked that into tuition. And it's like you have that moment of realization, oh my God, they're not stupid. They're like, yeah, like we know how much we spend on this event. And so when we make your tuition, we bake that into the cost because we know how much we're going to be spending and operating for the year. No such thing as a free lunch. It's like, oh shit. And the whole point of the lesson was to get you to go to events throughout the year, like whether it was like networking events or things to get you into like, you know what I mean? Like college events around the school. And they were like, we want you to come participate at stuff. Well, no, it's not obvious because think about it. Your school has all these cool events, right? Whether it's like haunted hay rides in October or I don't know, you go sledding or like they just have like, you know what I mean? Like networking event with whatever thing. But if you don't ever go to any of those events, you paid to go to them. And that's basically what they were trying to teach you was like, the school is going to have a bunch of events throughout the year that you're allowed to go and attend, but most people don't attend them, whether because they're afraid or they just don't want to go. You already paid for those in your tuition. So you should go because you have already invested your time into that or your money into that. So don't let these opportunities pass you by and think they're a waste of time because you've actually already paid for it. That was the whole point.
And like the money that people get from honey, I don't trust it. They push so much advertising. They push so much advertising on YouTube. They do brand deals with other YouTubers. I think they've even offered me. And I said no, because I just don't trust honey. I have a feeling there's going to, in like a couple years, there's going to be the great honey conspiracy of like 2022. And I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's fine. And like, I got no problem with like the concept of an app that like clips coupon codes for you. That's great. That sounds great on its surface. But there's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it. But why do they spend millions on advertising? And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense. But the other part doesn't make sense.
I love the conspiracy faces.
Where's all this money coming from? Where is honey getting the money? Where's honey getting all their money from? They should be losing money. In the grand scheme of everything being compared across the internet, shouldn't they be losing an incredible amount of money considering how much they're saving other people and giving to people? Something's going on there. I don't trust honey. I don't know what it is. I have no evidence to back it up. Everyone that I tell this thinks that I'm crazy, and they're like, oh, honey's great. I use honey all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on at Honey HQ?
To skip ads.
What is happening? Where's all this money coming from? Because nothing, like
He was right.
Look, advertising's for honey. YouTubers across the board, promos for honey. Where's that money coming from? How are they paying for all these people? How are they paying for all those ads? You see what I'm saying? There's millions. There's millions in advertising. Where's it all coming from? I don't know. What's their business plan? Doesn't sit right with me. Doesn't sit right. I have nothing other to say besides that. But am I the only one that just has an inherent distrust? I don't know. I don't get it. Do you guys like? I have no idea.
Holy
I seem
shit.
high as fuck. No, it's like this has been itching away at me for so long. I've had this like deep doubt.
I've been there though,
and it's just like I don't trust it.
I've been there where you have something you can't put your finger on. It just doesn't feel right.
I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. There's something about it. I just don't trust it. So I don't use it because I don't trust it. It's the same thing like with like the DNA test things. Like I'm not gonna give you my DNA.
I agree. I for the longest time refused to do like the ancestry shit because I was like, nah. Fucking fingerprint scan on your phone or whatever, and then Face ID. I was like, dude, someday DNA is gonna be super fucking important. And I never did it. And then Ancestry or whatever went under, and like they have all the data, and they're just gonna give it to whatever company that buys it or some shit. Bruh. Like obviously right now there isn't a ton, but like what if in like 10 years there's some huge think about social security numbers, right? Like social security numbers were so important for every person. It's like security to you with the government. And now, like, everyone's just fucking gone. Like, they all got leaked forever ago. And it's like, dude, what if in, like, 20 years from now, your social security is actually your DNA profile, and you already fucking yours has already got sold to some company. It's fucking gone.
It's my DNA. It's mine. Look at my DNA. You want it? You can't have it.
It's all, okay. You want my crazy conspiracy? You want mine, chat? I have one. Okay? It's not that crazy, I don't think, but... You guys know how I have been house hunting? I found this beautiful house. It was priced pretty good. I could have fought for it. I put in an offer. It wasn't too high. But I didn't fight hard for it because it was kind of close to the ocean. It like not even that close, but it was sorta kind of close to the ocean. And even though I live in Mass, I feel like I've seen what's been happening to Florida for the last few years, and how like even in Florida, it's really hard to get fucking house insurance because like hurricane seasons have gotten so bad with global warming. I've seen some shit, okay? I haven't seen snow here in Mass in a long time. It just snowed this week. I haven't seen snow. Like it barely snowed at all last year. Like at all. Right? And the year before that, again, barely snowed. I had a truck for all of those years and I barely fucking used it, right? I was like, I don't want to live that close to the ocean because like in 10 years from now, I have this weird feeling I don't want to be anywhere near the ocean. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So I chose not to put I did not choose to chase the house. I know it's fucking crazy, but it's one of those small things that nope, I wouldn't do it.
FBI, listen, if I disappear like in the next few days, it was honey. If I disappear in the future and then suddenly like Markiplier just mysteriously disappears, it was honey.
I was talking 5 months.
Because there's some shady shit happening. I don't trust it. Okay, so I'm not the only one, but it seems like I am in the minority here, which is fair. I get that. Anyway, so back to the point at hand, which is Damien.
I'm good. Damn, that's crazy. He was actually right. He was right all along. That's wild.